Crime cameras have quietly become an important part of crime fighting. These cameras help to provide evidence in everything from hit and run cases to murder trials.
That's right. They've been so effective. Newport is adding a series of new high-tech cameras to a high-profile part of town. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick is live with this story. And Brian, what have you learned?
Well, actually, this is the riverfront. It's where they have large gathering festivals. What they don't have are permanent crime cameras, but they're about to see this area through a new lens.
In Newport, there are eyes that don't blink.
They're context cameras.
And police who are fighting crime with a photographic memory.
So they help tremendously and when we're not there, or if something happened, to let us know what happened, where do we go, how do we find what we're looking for.
From this control center, Newport Police Captain Kevin Drohan can see the present and look into the past.
I can do it from my phone, I can do it from a laptop, I can really view these cameras anywhere.
Now they're adding new cameras to the system. With an $81,000 grant from Homeland Security, the cameras will focus their attention on an area that's known to draw crowds.
And capture some of the events down on the river and the riverbank and some of our what they call soft target crowded places, so Festival Park and some areas like that that can help monitor those areas.
What the cameras see can be key to a case like the one involving Gloria San Miguel, the young mother who was killed by a hit-and-run driver. Parts of the crime were captured on cameras nearby. Police were able to identify the vehicle and track down the driver, who was later sentenced to 10 years in prison. What are we seeing here?
Actually, you can see right here, this is on 27, looks like the...
When we were there, one of the cameras was focused on this accident scene and recording everything, including the collision. They do the same for more serious crimes.
They like to see video, and it's always helpful to have these things to be able to present on camera, just to give context.
And the vision for the future in Newport is more eyes on the street.
Yeah, now there'll be about 5 of these cameras. The resolution's about twice as good as the cameras that they have now. They're very high tech, so they have to be built and installed by engineers. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
Now, Brian, how long before they can get these cameras installed?
Yeah, well, because they have to live up to these specifications, it takes a little longer, but they do hope to have them in sometime this summer. Ashley?
Brian Hamrick reporting live for us. Thanks so much, Brian.